in the organization, it's our belief that this is the end of days. We believe that not only are we going into a new age, which we're going into an Aquarian age astrologically. We definitely are doing that, but we believe that this is the end of the old order, that there is a rise, and this is a karmic thing. There is a rise in the vibration of the earth. It's rising because basically the earth has given us a place to live for millions of years and actually held her vibrations down in order to do it. And so we believe that at this time that is all coming to an end. In other words, enough is enough. You've had enough time. If you're not evolved enough to withstand the rise in this vibration, and probably many people aren't going to be evolved enough to do it, then you'll just reincarnate elsewhere. You're like off the planet, on some other planet. Anyway, so now and he's going to read this in this little clip. He will read this part of the teaching that says, yeah, well, when these vibrations rise, what you're going to have is some people, the more basic minded people, are going to the symptom of this rise in vibration will be violent emotion. Whereas the more spiritually minded people, they will go on to further joy. Now, yeah, I do believe that. All right. But basically, he was gaslighting this whole thing. And he was more or less insinuating that we were the angry ones. We were the basic ones. That's why we're unable to handle these energies, right? I mean, here's a person who's taken at least 2 shots. And he also said right from the platform, don't be afraid to wear the mask. He's gaslighting us like we are the ones who are yeah, I mean, we've had to listen to so much horse shit coming out of his mouth and some of the other people. It's just like, oh, you've really got to be kidding me. And he did call me angry like 2 years ago. Oh, Mark, it seems like you're angry. Don't be angry. Like I'm one of these more basic people that can't withstand the rise in vibrations of the earth. But he was making it like we can, and we understand. You're just conspiracy theorists, and you're not able to. You're not handling the energies coming from the earth. Basically, that's what he's insinuating. So that sets that up. So let's just listen to the clip, and then we can comment on it.
Now we need to look a little bit about what's happening on Earth and what might be happening in the coming year, and perhaps what our role is in this change that's taking place. And one key element that I've observed from my office here is that there's a tremendous amount of polarization taking place. And it certainly didn't start last year, but it really kind of ramped up with the advent of this global train wreck. And it's become extremely rampant, and it's causing a tremendous amount of very violent, angry emotion with it. And that is not good at all. But we've been told to kind of expect this to take place, to happen. And I'd like to read a very short extract from Join Your Ship, which you heard just a little bit earlier. Since the initiation of Terra has taken place, great changes are being brought about within the planet itself. These changes will manifest as a quickened vibration of all matter upon the planet. Everything, if you want to put it simply, will become quicker. Change will be quicker than it was before. To the more basic person, this will mean a change in emotions from peaceful ones to violent ones very quickly. And I think that is what we're seeing. We're seeing an amplification of violent emotions around the world. And it's up to members of the to go back to our teachings to understand what's happening and what we can do about it.
Wow. I have to say, well, first of all, now I don't know the teachings of your organization except through what you told me, but for me, this guy is a total satanic scumbag, and he's gaslighting people so hard.
That was a hard gaslighting. He was basically insinuating that we are those us conspiracy theorists. We are the basic ones who can't handle the energies, and we have this violent emotion, and he always tells my friend to calm down. And he said, "Oh, Mark, it seems like you're angry. Don't be angry." Like he was like condescending, patronizing me. Oh, you're such a conspiracy theorist, and we're the rational ones, and you need to pay attention to us. It's so foul, right?
Because what I'm hearing is I'm hearing that that tone that like a pedophile is going to say to his victim right before he fucking buggers him. It's like that. It's like the worst kind of that syrupy, nice, fake, nice, dulcet.
Well, this is what I'm talking about, the fakery, which is why they can't detect the fakery. Here's a pure satanic psyop, probably the worst in history, staring you right in the face, and 3 years you still haven't worked it out yet. You're a fucking imbecile. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. You're an imbecile. That's basically it, man.
Further, these people are complicit. They're absolutely complicit, because the fact that they're like, for anybody to say, "Oh, you're too angry." Well, God damn it, we need to get fucking angry.
Well, that's the thing. They're so fooled. They're so bamboozled. They're so hoodwinked. They don't even know what it is, what there is to be angry about. They can't understand our frustration, and our frustration was held against us too. Like, "Oh, you're just frustrated. You're obviously not able to handle the energies of the earth as they're rising. You just haven't made the grade. You got to spiritualize yourself like us." That is what is being insinuated in that 2-minute clip.
Absolutely. But it's also the other thing, that these are the type of people that if they were like, remember in the movie Alien, when the alien finally appears in all his horror with the mawing jaws in front of Ripley? They wouldn't even know to be scared of the alien in its full horror and terror.
They're too blind to see it.